Hey wrestling fans! Today's video is dedicated to the legends we've lost along the way, the champions who gave their all in the ring and won our hearts forever. We're going to relive some of their unforgettable matches, iconic moments, and the impact they had on the wrestling world. And don't go anywhere because we have some shocking news about Big E at the end of this video that's sure to stir up the wrestling community. Let's get ready to honor these warriors and dive into an emotional tribute. Dusty Rhodes, born Virgil Riley Runnels Jr. on October 12, 1945 in Austin, Texas, is widely regarded as one of the most beloved and influential figures in professional wrestling history. With his iconic American Dream persona, Rhodes became a cultural symbol for the working class, using his relatability, blue-collar charm, and electrifying promos to captivate audiences. His rise to fame in the 1970s and 1980s helped define professional wrestling, and he became a household name with his colorful personality, charisma, and unparalleled ability to connect with fans from all walks of life. Throughout his career, which spanned more than 3 decades, Rhodes achieved immense success, including winning the NWA World Heavyweight Championship 3 times. His legendary rivalries, particularly with stars like Ric Flair and Tully Blanchard, helped cement his place as one of wrestling's greatest figures. The intense feud between Rhodes and Flair was a defining rivalry of both the NWA and WCW, capturing the imagination of fans and elevating the industry. Beyond his in-ring achievements, Rhodes also made a significant impact in the WWF, now WWE, where his distinctive persona set him apart from traditional wrestlers. Additionally, he became a respected trainer, guiding future wrestling stars, including his son Goldust, through WWE's developmental territories. Though his professional career was marked by remarkable success, Rhodes faced personal struggles, including issues with his weight and health complications later in life. After decades of physical toll from wrestling, he succumbed to kidney failure on June 11, 2015, at the age of 69. His death was a shock to the wrestling world, especially since he had remained an active and vital figure in WWE as a coach at the Performance Center. Rhodes' passing left a profound impact on his family, including his son, Cody Rhodes, and the entire wrestling community. His legacy endures not only for his in-ring accomplishments but also for his ability to inspire and resonate with fans from all walks of life. Big Dick Dudley, born John J. Hughes on January 1, 1967 in New Jersey, was a towering figure in professional wrestling. Particularly known for his time in Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, as a member of the infamous Dudley family. Standing at an imposing 6 feet 9 inches and weighing approximately 400 pounds, Big Dick was a central character in ECW's volatile, hardcore wrestling scene. As part of the legendary Dudley Boys faction, led by Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray Dudley, he embodied the brute force and menacing presence that made the group one of the most dominant in the promotion's history. While the spotlight often shone on the more prominent Dudley brothers, Big Dick's role was pivotal as the muscle and enforcer, lending his physicality to some of the most brutal and intense matches that defined ECW's signature style. His presence in the ring was as intimidating as his character, often appearing to aid the other Dudleys in chaotic brawls or to intervene in storylines that highlighted the group's dominance. Although Big Dick Dudley never captured a major championship, his contributions to the Dudley faction's success were undeniable. His menacing persona and powerful presence made him an unforgettable figure within ECW's rise to fame during the 1990s. His involvement in violent, high-stakes matches helped cement the Dudley family's legacy in the world of professional wrestling. Tragically, Big Dick Dudley passed away on January 26, 2002, at the age of 34 due to kidney failure. His untimely death was a devastating blow to his family, friends, and fans, particularly within the wrestling community. At the time, Big Dick was still in the prime of his life, and his sudden passing underscored the often overlooked health risks faced by wrestlers, including the long-term effects of physical strain, substance abuse, and the demanding nature of their careers. His death also brought attention to kidney disease, which can be exacerbated by both genetics and lifestyle choices. Big Dick Dudley's legacy remains integral to ECW's history, where he continues to be remembered as an essential part of the Dudley family mythos. Ray Washington Traylor Jr., born on May 2, 1963, was a professional wrestler best known for his time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. Traylor began his wrestling career in the mid-1980s, initially gaining recognition as part of the Midnight Express before transitioning to the iconic Big Boss Man persona in WWF. His character, a tough, authoritative former prison guard turned law enforcement officer, was defined by his strict, no-nonsense approach to policing the ring. The Big Boss Man quickly became a prominent figure in professional wrestling during the late 1980s and early 1990s. Throughout his career, Traylor achieved notable success, winning the WWF Hardcore Championship, multiple tag team titles, and engaging in memorable rivalries with top names such as The Big Show and The Mountie. One of the most memorable moments in his career was his feud with The Mountie, which culminated in a jailhouse match, further solidifying the Big Boss Man's persona as a larger-than-life figure. In addition to his work in WWF, Traylor also spent time in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where he adopted the character of The Boss, a similar role to his WWF persona. Ray Traylor's life was tragically cut short when he passed away on September 22, 2004, at the age of 41 due to a heart attack. His sudden death was felt deeply by both his family and the wrestling community, with an outpouring of tributes from fans, colleagues, and fellow wrestlers. His contributions to the sport, especially his memorable performances and distinctive character, left a lasting impact. Today, Traylor is remembered not only for his accomplishments, but for his embodiment of the hard-working, no-nonsense figures that resonated with fans. His legacy continues to influence wrestlers and the industry at large. Dr. Caranti was a highly respected medical professional, known for his expertise and deep commitment to patient care. His career in medicine spanned several years, during which he gained recognition for his exceptional knowledge and skill in diagnosing and treating illnesses. However, what set Dr. Caranti apart was not just his medical competence, but his genuine empathy and compassion for those he served. He believed that healthcare was not just about treating physical ailments, but about providing holistic care that addressed the emotional and psychological needs of his patients. Throughout his career, Dr. Caranti worked tirelessly to ensure that his patients received the best possible care. He was known for going above and beyond, often working long hours and dedicating extra time to those in need, whether they were in critical conditions or required long-term support. His ability to combine scientific expertise with a caring approach made a lasting impact on his community. Beyond his practice, Dr. Caranti was also an advocate for public health. He actively participated in various community outreach programs, emphasizing the importance of preventive care, healthy lifestyle choices, and early detection of illnesses. His efforts helped educate the public about ways to improve their health and well-being. Dr. Caranti's dedication to his patients and his community earned him the respect of both colleagues and patients. He became a pillar of strength and a symbol of hope for many, embodying the true spirit of a healer. Tragically, Dr. Caranti passed away on August 26, 2019, leaving behind a legacy of kindness and professionalism. His contributions to healthcare and his enduring influence on the lives he touched will continue to be remembered. His passing was deeply mourned by both colleagues and patients, as his work not only healed bodies but uplifted the spirits of everyone he encountered. Big E, whose real name is Ettore Ewan, has solidified his place as one of the most beloved and dynamic figures in professional wrestling. Known for his infectious energy, larger-than-life personality, and unmatched athleticism, Big E became a fan favorite with WWE, particularly through his role in the iconic faction, The New Day. Alongside Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, Big E helped redefine tag team wrestling, combining humor, passion, and intensity in ways that resonated deeply with fans across the world. His unmatched charisma and ability to connect with the audience, both inside and outside the ring, have made him an inspiration to many, contributing significantly to WWE's success. However, an unexpected and devastating injury in 2022 brought his career to an abrupt pause, leaving both his fans and the wrestling community deeply concerned about his future. The injury. A life-altering incident. The fateful match. The incident that would change the course of Big E's career occurred during a WWE SmackDown Tag Team match on March 11, 2022. Big E, teaming up with his longtime partner Kofi Kingston, faced off against Sheamus and Ridge Holland in what seemed like a routine match. Things were progressing smoothly until a fateful moment during the match. Ridge Holland executed a belly-to-belly suplex on Big E, throwing him out of the ring. Unfortunately, Big E landed awkwardly on his neck. The result was immediate and horrifying. Big E was motionless on the ground, unable to move. The gravity of the injury. The moment was deeply alarming, not just for Big E but for everyone in the arena. Fans, fellow wrestlers, and medical staff quickly realized the seriousness of the situation. Big E remained still, unable to get up, and was immediately attended to by medical personnel before being transported to the hospital for further evaluation. The diagnosis was grim: a broken neck, specifically a cervical fracture. Neck injuries are some of the most serious in the world of professional wrestling, as they involve damage to the bones in the neck that protect the spinal cord. In many cases, such injuries can result in permanent paralysis or even life-threatening complications if the spinal cord is affected. Fortunately, in Big E's case, the spinal cord was not damaged, which was a crucial development in his recovery and prognosis. However, the road to recovery was far from easy. A long and uncertain recovery journey. The immediate aftermath. Following the injury, the world of professional wrestling rallied behind Big E, showing an outpouring of love and support. Fans, fellow wrestlers, and WWE officials expressed their heartfelt concern and best wishes for his recovery. Big E, known for his resilience and positive attitude, remained optimistic despite the severity of his injury. He took to social media to thank his fans for their support and provide updates on his condition. His transparency and openness during such a difficult time only strengthened the bond he had with his supporters. However, as with many high-profile injuries, rumors began to circulate. In this case, the spread of unfounded and false reports about Big E's death caused unnecessary distress among fans and loved ones. It is essential to emphasize that these rumors were completely false. Big E was alive and still focusing on his recovery. The reality of neck injuries in wrestling. Big E's injury drew attention to the physical risks that professional wrestlers endure in the ring. WWE's high-impact, physically demanding performances require incredible athleticism and strength, but the nature of the sport also makes injuries inevitable. Neck injuries, particularly, can be devastating for athletes whose careers depend on maintaining their physical prowess. Big E's injury, though severe, serves as a reminder of the dangers professional wrestlers face while entertaining millions. While Big E's injury was a tragedy, it also showcased the hope that many wrestlers who have suffered similar neck injuries have gone on to recover and return to the ring. Big E's case was certainly unique, but there was still hope for a potential comeback, and fans held on to that hope. The road to recovery, a journey of patience, adjusting to life outside the ring. In the months following his injury, Big E's absence from the ring was felt deeply throughout the WWE universe. His electrifying presence, whether performing jaw-dropping feats of strength or delivering unforgettable promos, had become a staple of WWE programming. His absence, particularly from The New Day, was particularly poignant, as the chemistry between Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods had been key to the group's massive success. However, Big E did not disappear from WWE entirely. As part of his recovery process, he transitioned into a new role, taking on broadcasting and media work. Appearing on WWE's countdown shows and bringing his signature charisma to pre- and post-show discussions, Big E remained a visible and active figure within the company. His ability to adapt to this new role while focusing on his recovery is a testament to his versatility and enduring popularity. Updates on his recovery. Nearly 2 years after the injury, Big E opened up about his recovery during a recent interview with Carlo Peruzza. He shared that while his neck was still healing, it had not yet fully ossified. The bones had not completely healed or solidified. As a result, he had not yet been medically cleared to return to the ring. Professional wrestling demands a high level of physicality, and the rigorous demands of the sport require a fully healed neck to withstand the impacts from moves that wrestlers perform. Big E's neck must be strong enough to handle bumps, wrestling moves where wrestlers fall or are thrown to the mat. Until that happens, Big E cannot risk re-injuring himself by returning too soon. A realistic outlook. Though the process is taking longer than hoped, Big E remains optimistic but realistic. As he approaches his 38th birthday, the clock is ticking for a potential in-ring return, as age can be a factor in physical recovery. While his body remains in peak physical condition, the healing of a severe injury like this doesn't always follow a predictable timeline. Big E has mentioned that if he were to return to the ring, it would ideally happen within the next year, depending on the full recovery of his neck. Seeking alternative treatments. In addition to his rehabilitation process, Big E has sought alternative treatments to accelerate his recovery. One such treatment is stem cell therapy, which he underwent in Cancun, Mexico. He spoke highly of this treatment and expressed hope that it would help speed up the healing process for his neck. Big E's willingness to explore cutting-edge treatments demonstrates his commitment to doing everything he can to recover fully and return to the ring. A legacy in the making. While Big E's physical return to wrestling remains uncertain, his legacy is far from over. His impact on WWE and professional wrestling is undeniable. From his early days in WWE to his time as a member of the New Day, Big E helped shape the modern era of the company with his unique blend of athleticism, charisma, and humor. His role in reimagining tag team wrestling, along with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, has had a lasting effect on the WWE universe. Though he is currently unable to wrestle, Big E's positive attitude and the inspiration he provides to others have only grown stronger in the wake of his injury. He continues to contribute to the WWE brand in new and exciting ways, and fans eagerly await the day he may return to the ring. Whether in broadcasting, media, or as a performer, Big E's influence continues to shape the wrestling landscape. The future, optimism, and hope. In conclusion, Big E's journey through adversity has been one of incredible strength, resilience, and hope. His broken neck and lengthy recovery have forced him to pause his in-ring career, but his spirit remains unbroken. His transparency about his injury and his determination to heal serve as an inspiration to fans and fellow athletes alike. Though rumors of his passing were false, and despite the challenges he continues to face in his recovery, Big E has remained a vital part of WWE. His story is far from over, and whether he returns to wrestling or continues contributing in new roles, his impact will continue to be felt for years to come. His legacy, both in and outside the ring, is a testament to his incredible character and the powerful connection he has built with fans all over the world. For now, Big E focuses on his recovery, grateful for the support of the WWE community and his fans, as he works towards the next chapter of his remarkable journey.